Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back. In today's episode I want to talk about Quartzo and see if Quartzo is worth collecting from a F1 collector's point of view. So without further ado, let's kick this off. I have a lot of Quartzo cars in my portfolio and I love them. So Quartzo is, I think it's a Portuguese brand. They've stopped making cars, so you're not going to find them. I think they sold some of these intellectual property to other manufacturers in China. So because some of these cars that are coming with newspapers and whatnot, they have similar mold to what Quartzo used to have, and I simply love them. So let's just take a look at some of the most iconic cars that they made. And again, if you want to collect Formula 1 cars from the 60s and 70s, there's no better alternative than Quartzo. Everything is made under license, so if you want to get this car from Mini Champs or this one from Mini Champs, good luck with that. It's going to cost a lot of money. But if you want to have like a placeholder, or if you just want to save money and have that nice compromise between money and quality, this is a really good one. And here you can see Graham Hill. Details are actually stunning for a car like this. Obviously this one is a bit wobbly because I was trying to fix it and I made it even worse than it is, but and that's probably one of the negatives. They're a bit too fragile, so handle with care, but nonetheless this is quite an easy fix. Just gonna put some glue there, here and there, but just look at that. It's very nice. If you remember, in the previous episode we had a similar car from Nelson Piquet, which I will find. Hang on a second. Here it is. So you have this car from Quartzo on the left, and you have this one from Lendas Brasileiras da Formula 1. I still don't know how to pronounce that, but it's essentially Brazilian Legends of Formula 1. And if I just remove this one, if I want to just compare them side by side, and as you can see, it's quite good. So obviously this car looks a bit smaller than this one, but might be the livery here playing tricks. One thing that I sort of don't like about the Quartzo cars is the cartoonish look of the helmets. So if you take a look at this one, what a difference black paint does. So it just makes it look as a proper visor. Well, this one looks like it's going out in space. Obviously there's an issue there with the decals, but can't complain. I've just put them in a shelf and just looking at them from a distance. So if you were to compare these two cars, pound per pound, okay, let me put it back in focus. You can see the details are there. Maybe this one from Brazil is more detailed than this one, but overall, I don't think I think both of these manufacturers do an okay job. Obviously, if you want to spend more money and get the Mini Champs version of this one, probably be a bit more detailed. But it's the era. So the era was simpler. I'm not sure if it's worth spending £70 on a model like this, where you can get it from cheap. If the difference is only the suspensions and the driver figure, then that's definitely, I can't justify that in my head. So if you're a serious collector, by no means, obviously buy the Mini Champs version. This is easy. But if you don't have the means, and if you don't want to spend more money than you should, then yes, Quartzo is a really good alternative. And I wanna show you something which doesn't happen a lot these days. So this is, both of these are Quartzo. One is made with the driver, one is made without the driver. Here in this one, I think the driver was sitting on a podium. I don't have it anymore, unfortunately. I threw it away. So essentially this is the same model, but different specs, different areas. How do you say that?
Aero.
If you want to get the 70s or the 60s lineup, by all means go for Quartzo. It's really good quality. It's pure die cast. You can even the mirrors, they feel like metal. Like these days this will be plastic. So yeah, Quartzo did a really good job at the time, replicating engines and whatnot. It looks kind of cool, if you're honest. And these cars are cost. You can actually get it for auctions for £5. So definitely there's a lot of good value. There's not a lot of value if you want to resell them. So if you're in that type of business, obviously stay away. It's gonna drain all your money. But if you're like me, you are looking for details, but not really, if you know what I mean. So if you are in that type of demographic, then these are definitely for you. So go Quartzo. I love Quartzo. I'll have some more reviews of 1 to 18 cars coming up later, and you'll see some of those details are just insane. So, and you could get those cars at that time for a fraction of the insanity that goes in today's diecast world. So yeah, folks, there you have it. Quartzo gets my seal of approval. It's quite a fantastic lineup, especially for all the cars. The build quality is good. You can probably throw this one from buildings, nothing will happen to it. This just feels solid. If I take today a Spark or Mini Champs car in my hands, I would just like feel I'm gonna break it. But with this one, you can play bowling and still be fine. So there you have it, folks. Well, this one's a bit wobbly anyway. There you have it, folks. If you want to collect Quartzo cars, by all means do so. Quite cheap, really good build quality. Unfortunately, there's a negative there with the driver figure, but you know, I'll take it. Put them in a back shelf. You won't be able to see that all day. So yeah, that's the end of this video. We're gonna review more cars in our next episode. More diecast manufacturers briefly, and hope this series helped you take the right decision. And yeah, give it a thumbs up to this video, subscribe to the channel. Almost out of words and almost out of time. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.